Okay, so next is Rachmaninoff. Again, taps. Now, the number one thing, I like starting this one with the cymbals, on each other, and then knowing how far I have to do. Now, the thing about this one, the first time I ever played this, the compliment I got was that I was able to phrase with large cymbals. So my recommendation, or at least my advice, is to don't play this as if you need to play all the piano notes exactly the same dynamic at triple crazy pianissimo. It's not that serious, okay? You need to phrase with what the piano will be doing. So you have probably in the right. No, I'm in the right key. I can't remember the key. So you want to phrase with that. So you have your, okay? If anything, you want to make sure that the articulation is consistent. Obviously, you don't want to be like ching, clang, chua, but whether or not it's the same dynamic relative to the phrase that you're going for, that's irrelevant, okay? I think that's what I meant to say. Yeah, whether it's the same dynamic, yeah, that's exactly what I meant to say, pretty sure. So, the way that I do this, I love a nice da-da-da-da-da-da. I like that da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I wouldn't use these. I'm just using these because this is all I have right now. Just to get the point across. So I have a very da-da-da-da-da-da. So I have like ching, 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 ching. Ching, ching, ching. Ching, ching. I like having that okay? So you really want to work on phrasing, not just with the dynamic, but also with how the cymbals are connecting. If you want more, that more sizzle. Okay? Or if you want them to be more, and there's a legitimate reason for wanting a more short crash, because obviously there's pizzicatos going on, So either way, whichever way you think is the most representative of the character and sound world of the piece, you have to be able to make it that way consistently, okay? So again, I would be practicing just quarter note taps with both hands. And honestly, you can play this one-handed, especially if you're, doing it this way. If you feel like if the top cymbal taps sound exactly the way, then just do it with one hand. You don't have to always play with both. It's a two-handed instrument, yeah, but you can play it more like you're playing tambourine or triangle, with one hand. Okay, or you can play with the bottom one. There's a legitimate reason to do all this, okay? So I know this is a tutorial on how to do it, but basically you just have to practice your tap strokes. And cool. And again, keeping everything loose, you don't have to be the more you try to make it happen instead of just letting them do their natural fall, it'll make it really difficult to stay consistent and to actually have control over what the cymbals are doing. Okay? All right. Then if you have to play the crash after the 5-bar rest, not too much, please. I know it says forte, but you don't want it to be like, you know, if you have a ching, 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 you don't want that, okay? You want more, just something mezzo forte plus, especially if you're playing it by yourself. Okay? Remember, you're guiding the listener's ear throughout the audition. Okay? You don't want it to be too abrasive or too out, you know. Okay? Just take care.